Today I'm going to be showing you 2 ways to make a paper snowflake, an easier method and a slightly harder method. We're going to go ahead and start off with the easier one. Take a piece of paper and fold it in half. Crease that line, then fold it in half again. And then we're going to take this over to that side. Now flip it over, and you want to cut off this top part. Now, you have the basis for your snowflake, and go ahead and make cuts into your triangle without going all the way through. I also, at the bottom, do sometimes go all the way through, just a little bit. I'm going to make lots of different cuts in. Sometimes I like to make a cut from inside another cut. I feel like this can add extra levels that are really interesting and catch the eye. The more cuts you do, the more intricate your snowflake becomes, but it can compromise your structural integrity at some point. So keep that in mind as you are making new cuts. All right, when you are ready, go ahead and unfold. And you've got a snowflake. Now this type of snowflake was a little bit easier to cut, so it can be the one to choose if you have decreased hand strength. But you will notice it does not have the 6 points that you will see on most snowflakes in real life. So for the second level of difficulty, I'm going to take a new sheet of paper. And clear our workspace a tiny bit. Alright, fold this one in half. Hamburger style is what I was always told. Now, instead of folding it in half again, what we're going to do is try to fold it into thirds here. This part is a little bit tricky. It's easier just to fold it in half instead of guessing where a third of the way through is. Alright, so if you unfold that, we have 3 different sections, but we're going to keep that folded up. And then we do want to fold it one more time. going to do the same thing where we cut off that top part. Now with this one, take your fold edge that doesn't have all these little parts, and that's going to be your point that comes out. So I'm doing a series of back and forth coming down. And we're going to go ahead and make cuts into it. Because this is folded more times, it is a little bit more difficult to cut through the paper. So if you are teaching this to somebody, or if you yourself have decreased hand strength, either as a child or for any other reason, then you would probably want to go with the other option. Even so, very young children are not going to be able to do this. Even if they have some emerging scissor skills, it takes a little bit to get to snowflake making point. Making paper snowflakes is something that I like to do every year around Christmas time. It's a fun, cheap way to decorate. Do another little cut right here. And one coming off right here. Alright, now we're going to reveal the snowflake. And this method does give us those 6 points that you will see in a real snowflake. Thank you so much. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please subscribe. Bye.